Hey, good morning. Sun's just coming up and thought I would show a progress report and maybe turn the camera on and off a little bit today and show you what my day's really like. But I've made progress on this thing. I've got most all of the paint off the front and the back too. Hey Chloe, what's going on? We got Chloe out right there. Good morning. She's a little grumpy in the morning. So I will show you around real quick here. The paint, it comes off hard. Hey, but it's all one color now pretty much. I found got a little bit more detail to do. I can probably start painting this thing tomorrow. But I found a message or a note. It says, it's hard to make out, but it says A14 new style. So in 1941 this was the new style, but Axelson made a lot of changes all along the way. And what's amazing about Axelson too is just the quality of these castings, how smooth they are. See, I got the paint off here, and this is just a terrible mess back behind here, but see, that's all cleaned up, looking real good here. Hey, what's going on here? What, patrol, she's on patrol. Yeah. Okay, this here is the electrical. Have a drink of that coffee. And oh, look at that. Oh, bye. Hey, you get up here. Yeah, now that was a brave soul went by Chloe. Yeah, people are calling her bluff. See, she's down there patrolling. Now Chloe, get up here and let people use the sidewalk. Come on. Well, here's the electrical, and it kind of come off in a bunch, It's kind of neat how this detached, but you can see, now I've really scrubbed this machine. It is really dirty, but just pulling this stuff off, it's like still really, really dirty stuff. And this thing here is a transformer, and it still works. This is all the original electrical here, and it's an isolation transformer that takes the this is wired 220 three-phase, so it takes the couple of legs and through this transformer reduce it to a 110. This stuff here was replaced, but I have the bracket that goes on. But I thought it's kind of neat how this how all this stuff here just kind of detached pretty easily from the back, and all that's left is the wire to the switches and the motor here. But I don't know, it's looking pretty close. Yeah, I got that pretty much cleaned up back here. A little bit more to do there. I'm being really thorough on this thing because of the cutting fluids and stuff. This stuff stinks. Like this stuff really has a strong smell to it, and this here in itself is going to take a couple hours to clean up anyway. So the drill here is looking really good. Working on the table here. I want to get some primer paint on the Axelson lathe in this lower part of the drill here. This machine at one time, it's not a practice that's done much anymore, but they grouted this to the floor at some place, wherever this was. And see, I still got that grout that I got to chisel out of there. But they used to, in old shops, they would take and, of course, bolt the radial drill down, but then they would grout it to the concrete floor, fill all of these things up, and then you can like mop your shop, you know, and really keep things clean and chips don't get under stuff. You know, you can really have a clean shop that way, but it makes it hard to re-level the tools. So that's it from this angle, and that's it from Chloe's angle, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, get something happening here. Got a lot of things happening, but I'll be back with more. Thanks. Well, good morning. This is the last of the paint here. Right through here. Hey, I'll show you around. This has been quite a job. And it is the next day. And good morning, it's about 7 a.m. And as you can see, I have got the paint off this machine. Got a little bit here I just got to get off and clean up this pan here. Got all the crap out of it. You see, I got the paint off of it. Good morning, Chloe. And you know, scrubbing this up a little bit, and I should be able to get paint on these things tomorrow morning. I'm really heading for that. So this is how it's looking. I think that's pretty good paint prep. Hey, what's going on over there? Yeah, this drill press really held up the show. This was really a tough project, and but it's turning out great, and I should be able to hey Chloe, knock it off. You're gonna wake everybody up. Knock it off. Get it out. What's going on? Get over here. Yeah. See, I got all the electrical off, and I got all that cleaned up there. Got just a few spots, and got some a whole bunch of automatic transmission fluid in the sump there to clean out from scrubbing the stains and stuff off this machine. And this I think is not bad, you know. A little bit lumpy and stuff. I'm going to get some of that Penetrol and put some a few more coats, light coats on this. Take and scuff it up a little bit. It'll smooth out a little bit. Try some of that paint stuff. So I thought I would show some progress. I can't show scraping paint all the time, but it's going to be really nice to get back to machining and making things out of metal again. Painting is okay every now and then, but it's almost like I got a career of it here. Yeah, but that's coming to a close. I've had enough of it, but that's what it looks like, and that's not easy to do. See? That look good. Yeah, everything that's gonna fall off is off there, and I think I'm just gonna go with a little darker shade of gray than the drill press. I think that'll work out good, look good, and everything. Okay, well, I will try to come up with something else to film, and we'll see how that goes. See how the day goes. Okay, out for now. Bye-bye. Time to take a break. Back on it. getting some of the details, just kind of going around, getting some of the stuff that's going to stick out through the paint. Nice and smooth. There's some right there. Looking pretty good. This is stuff you couldn't get with that wire brush, which is no fun. That about wore me out. I'll tell you that. I'd rather do this, but the wire brush does speed things up considerably. Yeah, I can't see back here very good, but I'm gonna at least be able to wipe oil up real nice from back here, huh? That stuff's really on there. Got it. Yeah. Looking good. That spot right there, see? Paint tomorrow morning. Boy, that's almost like work. I sure hope you're all doing good today, and I know a lot of you are out there doing the same thing, and I just about got this wrapped up, and thank goodness. I think I like running the machines more than painting them and stuff, you know, working on them. So anyway, I'll keep going. Maybe I'll come across something even more interesting than this. Okay. Definitely taking a coffee break now. I'll tell you what, I am almost done with this, and I'm really, really glad. Of course, my goal is to get that Axelson and the old drill press looking good, like this old Brown and Sharp milling machine here. And I'm almost there. And I know some of you guys out there are getting very close on your project, like the blade. He's getting real close on that 30-inch length Monarch 10 double E. And I'm still trying to find a gearbox for him. So if anybody knows where an inch metric gearbox is, that would really top off that machine. I need to remind him to save some paint, because one's going to come along after he paints it. That's just sort of the way it works out. One of the mistakes I made, but it saved the drill press. I get that rusted drill press, you can see it in that slideshow. So I get the column unstuck. Actually, the column got unstuck on its rough ride over here from the junkyard. That shook that loose. But I go, oh yeah, there's no sweat, you know. So I scour around and I buy some stuff for it. Big mistake, you know. But then it worked out. I bought an import 8-inch vise for it, and a couple other things. But you know, at least it's Morse taper 4 that is the same as the Axelson lathe, so I could share the tooling on that. But I go and buy this stuff for that thing, then I get stuck, and I mean really stuck. The head was rusted in place, not only on these glide bearing situation, but there's a bevel gear on the back that's driven by that long splined rod on these. old drill presses, and it took me hours and hours and hours to free that up. But everything's working okay, you know, and it's really nice to be back on this Axelson. Now, this Axelson, I bought it as a running machine from Yoder Machinery. It was as is, you know, not cleaned up, but a running machine, and that's exactly what that was. It was $3,200 and about $1,500 shipping, which I think is really, really a great deal. But it's really dirty, you know, and oily and stuff like that. So that's taken a bit of time to clean up. But I would have had that thing done a long time ago if it weren't for the drill press. So, but you know, just keep plugging away at it, and just like it. Getting hoarse here, I swallow paint. I'm sure with lead. No, I try not to ingest too much of that. So I'm going to just keep going, and eventually I'll have another neat old machine like this old Brown and Sharp mill. See, this mill was all rusted up in the scrapyard with the radial drill. But wow, 3 old machines coming together, and new paint and all. It's just great. Okay, I'll catch you later, and I'm really counting on putting paint on tomorrow morning, and maybe I don't know, have a celebrate that with a video. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye.